single day. I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Yeah. So, hey, hi, how are you? Welcome to my channel. So my name is Mitch. So I am currently 6 weeks and 6 days out from my first ever men's physique competition. This is my first attempt at sort of vlogging for a YouTube video, so bear with me if it's, I don't look quite natural in front of the camera or whatever. But yeah, I thought I would basically just vlog for the next 6 weeks, 6 days. So I try and get one video out a week, just to kind of vlog how my prep goes in regards to the run up to this competition. So currently I'm about to go and do some cardio because I'm out all day with family, so this is a weekend, slightly different to what I do for work, but I'm going to take you through what we do today, how that goes, and hopefully it's somewhat entertaining, maybe a little bit interesting, and then we'll take you through some of the stuff as we go along. Alright.
1 mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above me. Night breezes seem to whisper that you. Sycamore tree, dream a little dreamer.
Sensational double thrill stock car spectacular at 7:30 North.
Okay, so that's cardio done and dusted, all sorted. Just had my first meal, which you've just seen obviously. So happy that I've got that in. So as I said, we're going out for the day, so we're going to the zoo. So I'll film some of that for the vlog as well, and show you that. And then I've got a chicken wrap and an apple that I've sorted for myself to take with me for that, obviously because at a zoo the food options aren't fabulous, so at least I've got something I can stay on track with when they eat. I can just eat that, and then that way I won't be tempted by like whatever the zoo has on offer. So that's good and done, all sorted, good to go with that one. And then on top of that, we are training tonight as well, so I'll show you that. I think we're doing a push session, so hopefully get some decent footage of that, and you can see me pick some stuff up and put it back down again. Okay, back from the zoo. A pretty good day with the farm. As expected, the food options there were pretty terrible. The only thing I could possibly have fit in was an apple, which I already took with me. Literally, was the only thing on sale that wasn't like a sausage roll or a cake. So yeah, did well to take some stuff with me. Worked well. They stopped about 3-4 times for ice cream, which was painful, to be fair. But hey ho, you know, you stick to your plan, and that's what we did. So we just got back, as I've said. I'm just gonna get self sorted and hit the gym. So we're doing a push session today, and yeah, I'll show you that and see what it looks like. Hopefully you enjoy.
Want to know what it is? The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth. What truth? That you are a slave. To know what it is. The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. is it a world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth? What truth? That you are a slave.
Okay, so kind of like just to end this vlog off, I was going to go through a bit of like sort of the backstory as to why I chose to compete this year. So about a year and a half ago, I moved from Hull to Southend for work, and decided, because basically now I've moved out, I'm controlling everything that I'm buying, food-wise and everything, and I didn't have a lot of outside like influences. Also, I left a lot of my friends back in Hull and stuff like that, so I wasn't quite as socially active to begin with. So I was like, right, I've got a perfect opportunity to really like push it at the gym. So I went into what was basically called like a permabulk type situation, where I was going to slowly increase calories, make sure I'm in a caloric surplus for a long period of time until I hit either 180 pounds or 20% body fat. Whichever one I hit last would be the stopping point. Just basically because I've never been very, very strong, I've never been really, really muscular. I know that to gain muscle you need to be in a surplus for a long period of time to make significant improvements basically. So I hit 20% body fat when I was about 190 pounds. For me it's very, very heavy. I could feel I was heavy, and I really had to put a conscious effort into being, consuming enough calories to get to that point. So then I started a cut, and it was literally just because I'd reached my parameters, and I was very, for my body type, I was very heavy. The bulk did the job. I definitely gained a lot of strength across the squats, bench, deadlift, all that kind of thing. So I was really happy with the result. I think I've definitely gained some muscle mass in the process as well. And then I was cutting for what was potentially going to be a holiday in July, which I did end up going on in the end. So I got quite lean for that. And then I was due to go to a festival in August, Boardmasters, which ended up getting cancelled. So I extended the cut for that as well. And when I went to Boardmasters, I met a few of my friends there. I went into Newquay anyway. One of my friends who competed a few years ago, he basically suggested that I compete and said that I was competition ready if I did a bit of a prep sort of thing. So that's when I made the decision to compete, and I was 9 weeks out at that point. So obviously ideally you'd want to be 12 weeks out, 16, 20 weeks, something like 12 minimum. But because of the fact I have actually been cutting since before Christmas, or in a deficit before Christmas, I felt like I was in a good position to do it, given the 9 week the 9 weeks that I had before the competition. So I'm quite happy with where I'm at the minute. So for filming this one, I'm 6 weeks out. The video that you've seen so far was filmed last week, and this is just like the ending that I've just finally got around to doing. So I'm actually 6 weeks out now, and I've dropped an extra 2 or 3 pounds since then, so I've leaned up even further. And I feel like once I lose a little bit of body fat off my lower abs and my lower back, I'll be pretty much there. So the plan is from here is to go try and be stage ready 3 to 4 weeks out, and then just slowly increase calories very slightly and decrease cardio very slightly over the weeks, see if I can fill out a little bit. Basically, Muscle and Strength Pyramid, the books by Eric Helms, they're really, really good, and they speak about increasing your carbs and your fats by 10%, which isn't a huge amount, and dropping a cardio session a week. So I'm going to try that, and then obviously if I do end up doing something where it makes my physique look worse, then I can always just diet off anything that I've gained basically, but I don't think that will happen. We're quite confident in the fact it will just fill me out a little bit, get me out of that deficit, and I think my physique will look better as a result. And one thing I've kind of noticed recently, and the reason I think I am quite close to being stage ready, is when I started the deficit, obviously before Christmas, the weight came on very easily. I've been in a deficit for months, and not felt it until these last couple of weeks. So one thing I'd definitely say is try and make your training work for you. So I went from doing cardio in the morning at 5 in the morning, then going to work, coming home, training at about 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, getting back home at 11, and then I'll be up at 5 again. So being in quite a big deficit like I'm in, obviously not a lot of carbs in the system, and being able to sleep about 6 hours a night, it was absolutely killing me. So around training was fine because I was saving food for pre and post workout, and I was on a pre-workout, and that actual weight training was perfectly fine. But when after an hour of eating any other meal during the day, I was feeling crap. And at work, I work at a hospital with patients, so I've got to be on the ball, and I can't be feeling crap or lethargic or not being 100% when I need to be. So that's why I've changed things up. So instead of doing my training on a night, I now do it in the morning. So I get up at 5 in the morning and I go to the gym and do about 45 minutes of weights training, and then I do about 15-20 minutes of cardio, and I just make sure that my diet is in check, so I'm still in a deficit, and that way I still get home on a night after work and I can do whatever I need to do then and get into a routine of going to sleep at the right time to get a good 8 hours sleep. So the sleep's corrected now. It would make me feel significantly better. And also I changed from eating rice cakes and stuff in the morning to eating oats before I go to work. And it seems like a small change, and there's more calories in oats, but again, you can just correct it elsewhere in the diet. But because I was eating oats in the morning, I haven't been as hungry throughout the day. So when I was eating the rice cakes and things like you've seen in this video today, when I'm not at work, it's fine because I can just eat whenever I need to. Whereas when I'm at work, it gets to about 10 o'clock, I'm not on my lunch for 2-3 hours and I'm starving. And obviously feeling lethargic and crap, and you know, it's in and out of my system a lot quicker. Whereas a bowl of oats, 40 grams, isn't a lot of calories for one, and for two, it kept me satisfied straight up to lunch. And then I took my chocolate and rice meal, which would be normally a post-workout meal. I took that to work with me as well, because obviously I'm having the oats post-workout, my eggs post-workout and things, so now I'm getting my carbs and proteins in there. But then I can take my chocolate rice and protein shake meal with me to work. So on my lunch, when I have, you know, chicken wrap or chicken salad or chicken and veg or whatever, I also have the chocolate rice meal, and that way the afternoon I'm also quite perky, quite happy as Larry, and you know, good to go. So yeah, so just main point for me really is just make your training and your diet work for you as best as possible. These small changes that I've made have actually allowed me to be in an even bigger deficit now. I'm now 100 calories less than I was when I was feeling worse. So these changes have made a really big difference to me personally, and also I feel my personality is sort of back up a little bit. I was a little bit more when I was like lethargic and things. I just wasn't really interested in talking to people that much. You know, I just want to get my meals in, get my training done, chill out. Whereas now I'm eating the way I'm doing, I feel a lot better. I feel a lot more, you know, raring to go. And obviously I do need to keep on top of my friendships and my relationship with my girlfriend and things like that as well, and being a good state of mind, because it is my decision to compete and that shouldn't impact other people. So just try and tweak things about like I have, and it might work for you. It might be a decent option, and for me it's worked really well. So I'm going to try and vlog another one for this week. I think we're doing deadlifts and stuff today, so I might be able to record that, and that'll probably come in the next vlog. Don't think I'm going out, like, you know, we have with this vlog doing much, probably a shorter vlog, but hopefully I can make it somewhat entertaining. Anyway, so thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think of the video in the comments and stuff, and ta very much, see you in a bit.